We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Now Jackson. That's incomplete left side. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He beams one, deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Christian Kirk, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up here. They put a receiver in motion right. A 3rd down run with Blue. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stop that time by Jamel Dean.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
This finds its target. That's Hill. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First down now, ball at the 33. They kick the running back in motion. Sending him on the dive. And he picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
Well, I call that a table setter. If you're getting that kind of efficient production out of your fullback, well, that just sets the table up for everyone else on this offense to eat.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. We'll hear from the pistol. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First down.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Play action here. Burrow bails out of the pocket quick. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. On 2nd and 10 now, it's Burrow. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in the passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Will begin his return from the 11. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside. The 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
13.
Plowing up the middle. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's not going to get there. The defense attacked to deny the marker, and now a chance at a stand here with 3rd and 1. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Ready?
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, Alpha, slide. No, we change. Slide. 180. Go right here. Cut.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Short pass brought in. They got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Another punt coming up. Matt Araiza to do the honors once again. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Blue. Long gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 7-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. They'll run the toss to Blue. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this third down. And motion the tight end over. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Up the middle, Blue. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pull that in front further. 13-zip. George Kittle, the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
180! 180! Finish it! Finish it! Yo. Hey. Finish it!
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Here's Jackson to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Hey, report! We change it.
Jackson throwing here. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
Sit hard. You. Sit hard. Ready. Let's go. Sit hard. Sit hard.
Lamar now from the gun. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
Devin Boyd on the coverage
So on fourth down, out comes Matt Araiza to boot it away. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He's got it at the 24. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Who gets the handoff? And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Burrow from the gun. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Man in motion out of the slot. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Gillette after this. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. The shotgun, Burrow. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Shotgun snap, he'll get to Blue. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation, or equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Back to the line they come, second down. Burrow to the air now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
3rd and long.
5 men in the secondary now for the Pats. 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He's going to loft one deep to the left. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. I get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And he gets them what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
At their own 12-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Take it, take it. Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot. Ready? Sit hot.
First down, here's Lamar. To the right side, cut by Wilson. And he's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Ready? Sit hot.
Lamar out of the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
180. 180. 180. Go. Chase it, chase it. 180. Go ahead. Cut.
From the gun, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So 1st down from the 41.
180. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot. 180. Shot. No, we changed it. Yo. Shut up.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Go. Sit hard. 180. Sit hard. 180. Finish up.
Now it's Jackson. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal units. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back to within 11.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
Their own 20-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Younghoe Koo is set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Burrow. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down. On the give, it's Blue. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. blue. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. This finds its target, that's Hill. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And the Texans, first down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, it's blue. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They send Hill right. Give on second here to Blue. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. They send Hill right. 3rd and short, it's Burrow. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Sit hot. 180. Ready shot. Middle. Ready shot.
Now Jackson. Forced out to his right. He can run it. Big play. Pushes them beyond midfield. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Quick, ready?
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Go. Sit hot. 180.
First down throw for Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
All right. You change it. Hey, middle.
Throwing again is Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
I'm already.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Sit hard. 180. Yeah. Sit hard.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Going with blue here. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Burden motioning left. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Burrow back to throw. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
All set to go now from the 35. Handoff running left. It's Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. The Texans have fought their way to a strong lead, and they've got the football. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. On his own read, they hand it to Blue. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. You need to make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that. I promise you some money will follow.
Piniero's kick is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown and field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Now Piniero on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Ready. You at what?
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Hey, middle.
Jackson looking to throw. That's caught by Montgomery. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got a 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got his man. It's caught him. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Lamar now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
That's another Patriots 1st down.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. That's caught. He found some space. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots now within 1 score at the 4th. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Extra point by Kuhn is up and good. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Patriots 13. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Burrow from the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Pass brought in by Burton. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll run this with Blue. And he has this down to the 34. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down, Texans.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now here's Cam Scadaboo on the ground. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. The left side finds Burton. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10.
Hey, Ozzie! Sit hard!
From the gun, Jackson. Getting out to his left. Great work by the coverage downfield. Buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots losing by 14.
DC, ready?
They step up to a 2nd and 11 here following the sack.
180. Middle. Hey, middle. Hey. Go ahead.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
13.
To throw. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Fred, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
They'll send out the punting unit. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Blue here from the pistol. Will knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. The 3rd down run with Blue. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. He will have the Texans first down there, and the celebrations can begin now down on that sideline.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So the Texans come away with a road win. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you, too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of.
Yeah.
It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans. As with that, we'll sign off from New England.